Hi, Cindy. How are you? You know what? I forgot to put my title. Oh, well. What are you doing? I'm just waiting for people to get on here so, I discuss news that we found out. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, I would absolutely love it. Hi, Thing One, better known as Thing. How are you? Just waiting for more of your sisters to get in here because I want to discuss something, but I don't want to have to keep repeating it. Just sitting here relaxing, watching the TV before I go to bed. I always miss your YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm not subscribed. Well, you better subscribe, Cindy. Go see if you're subscribed, and if you are and you're not getting my notification, unsubscribe, hit the, you know what I mean, and then hit subscribe again. What have you been up to today, Thing? What's the latest and greatest in your life? You just woke up? Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad you're both here. Hello, third person. Come on in, wherever you are. I never know when I'm coming live, you know what I mean? I never know. It's by the seat of my pants, always. But I wanted to discuss something that we've discussed prior, but I don't want to go through it and then when more people come in, go through it again, you know what I mean? So what time is it there where you are, Thing? Hello, 4 people. Hit the thumbs up, would you, and come on in, say hi. It's okay, I won't bite, I promise. Can you guys hear me okay? I should have told Wendy that I was, oh good, okay. I should have told Wendy that I was coming on, dang it. I didn't think about that. I've got some kind of scary movie on, but I don't know what it is. I think it's from YouTube. You know, YouTube has some good scary movies. Well, in fact, I just got done sealing. I've got 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 things in the works for Easter that I'm working on. And I should have one of the videos up Monday morning. I'll edit probably Sunday because tomorrow I will keep working on the other 2 that I'm working on. And then I have some fake bakes that I want to do probably by the end of next week for Easter. All the stuff that I'm doing right now is for spring and Easter. Hello, third person. Shoot, I wished I would. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. They probably wouldn't have seen it. Well, I could have gone on Messenger and told people, but. Well, now there's 7. So of the 7 that are in here, let me know. Come in and say hi, or hit the thumbs up or down. You know what I watched the other night again, guys? Jersey Boys. That is such a good movie. If you're from my era, the Four Seasons, Valley and the Four Seasons. Oh man, I used to love their. I still do love their songs. Kathy from Texas, how the heck are you? What's your weather like right now, Kathy? I made some cheese sauce, homemade cheese sauce, and I steamed some broccoli. I took a picture of it actually, and a baked potato, and so I had a loaded baked potato. Shoot, I forgot my bacon bits on it. Doggone it. I just thought of that. I knew there was something missing. Darn it. Darn. I knew there was, because I was eating, I thought, this is good, but there's something missing. It was my stupid bacon bits. Oh, you're in the 70s? It's been really cold here, which I've loved. You know me. We've had really cool weather, and it rained, but then it poured and poured, and then it just stopped, just like that. Guess who's snoring? You know who. I love cold weather. I love it. Love Ruth Chris baked potato. What's that? What do you put on it? This one was really good. Dang it. Now it makes me mad. I didn't put that bacon bits on it, because that would have made it even better. Then I made pasta for Mark. I made thin spaghetti, because I like thin spaghetti. I don't like thick. And in a frying pan, I put garlic, olive oil, fresh tomatoes, fresh zucchini, red pepper flakes, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and simmered, a little bit of muti tomato paste, simmered all that together, let that cook for about 20 minutes, and then put it over pasta. So he had that. I love being retired, Kathy. I love it. I have once looked back. I can honestly say this. I have never looked back on either job that I retired from, be it the grocery store or Hobby Lobby. Now, there are times on the grocery store during the holidays, and believe it or not, I do miss those times during the holidays, the hubbub of everything, that I do miss. On an everyday basis, I don't miss it. But during the holidays, I do. But other than that, I have never missed being at Hobby Lobby. Never. Not one day. Not one. And one of my girlfriends that works at the grocery store, the three of us get together periodically for dinner, and she's still working. She's a bookkeeper there. And she said, I don't think I could retire. She goes, I'd be bored. She goes, don't you get bored? I said, are you kidding me? I said, there aren't enough hours in the day for me. God, no, I don't get bored. But my other friend that we had dinner with the bus, she retired last year. So no, I don't at all. Kristen, where the heck have you been? I haven't seen you forever. What the heck? Where have you been, mister? You love the cold and snow? I'm thinking of moving to Ohio. Hi, pussycat. How are you? Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. Well, I think enough in here at least just to tell you what I really came on for. Okay, remember I've been talking about Gene Hackman when it happened. Well, probably all of you have already heard, but if somebody didn't hear, oh, Justin lives in Ohio too. Okay, you guys, this is the weirdest thing. For anyone that didn't hear it on a replay, his wife, and I did not expect this, his wife died before him. She died 7 days before he did. And she died because she contracted the hantavirus from rodents. And their dog had been at the vet and had a procedure done. That's why they had him in a crate. So they're surmising, because they haven't done an autopsy on the dog yet, they're surmising he died of starvation. But Gene Hackman, she died February 11th. He died on the 18th. His Alzheimer's was so bad that he didn't know the score. The only thing I don't understand is if he did smell it, he probably didn't know what the heck was, what the score was. Yeah, I know, Pussycat. So that's what they're saying. You think it's all lies, Pussycat? What do you think happened? What's your take on it? Yeah, he was in the latter stages of Alzheimer's. I don't know what the situation was because the doctor had not talked to him in a while. And the son, I don't know about the son, he had 3 kids. I don't know if they were estranged. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know it does sound bizarre. I know it does, Pussycat. I mean, I have to agree because when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute, something's not right here. All 3 of them were found, you know, I mean, I felt the same way you did. Get down, Gracie, get down. I did feel that way. I don't know. But that's what they're saying. But I do know where you're coming from. But yeah, so that's the latest of, at least of what they're saying. And not mortician, oh, come on, the one that does the autopsies. I can't think of his name, but anyway, well, it was a woman. But they asked if he had anything in his stomach. Why they asked that, I don't know. But she said he had nothing in his stomach, but he was not dehydrated. Exactly, Kathy. Yeah. Oh, Florida's been sick, Pussycat. She's been sick. She went to the doctor. She's supposed to go live tomorrow night. Supposedly. Now, I'm not positive, but if she's feeling better, because I texted her, she's feeling better. So if she keeps staying on the mend, she's supposed to be live tomorrow night. So keep an eye out. Yeah, so nothing was in his stomach. Now, I don't know why the pills were all over the bathroom. That I still don't know. They did say what the pills were. Doggone it now, and I can't remember. It was not, thyroid medication and high blood pressure, I believe it was. I don't know if she was trying to open it and she just fell down dead. I don't know. No, say COVID. She thinks it was bronchitis. She had a cough and the doctor gave her medicine for a cough and she's been resting. You never know. Come on here. Florida. I have 14 people here. 14 people. Can you please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and come on in if you want? Oh, 4 of them. 3 of them left. Must be trolls. Now I have 11 people. Usually if it's trolls, they'll leave as soon as you say something to them. Justin, I've been okay. How have you been? What the heck have you been up to, mister? I mean, you've been gone for a long time. Nightmare, hi, how are you? Did you have a good birthday? It was Nightmare's birthday, you guys. You have a good birthday? Where's Muppets? Florida, if you hear me, come on in. People want to say hi. She might be asleep. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nightmare. Happy birthday to you. There she is. There's the old Muppers. There's the old Mups. Wish I'd told Wendy I was coming on. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. Hey, prick, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. You guys, I went and saw, my grandson was off Monday, so Jason and we went and saw Paddington Bear. Really cute movie. Really liked it. 15 people. Can you give me a thumbs up, all 15 of you? 7 have given me a thumbs up already. Yes, he's in heaven, Justin. You started working. Yes. The Altered for Florida. She has a short video of what it looks like. And now, did you say digital that I don't know how to do a digital. How would I do a digital where it could just be forwarded to you? Or are you having mostly people mail you something? You know what, Kathy? Do you know, I used to do Oscar parties every year, okay? Every year. For years. 15 years at least, okay? And then when it got so political, I got so sick of it that I stopped because I got sick. It wasn't anymore about the movies. It was all politics. Well, this year, it was very minimal politics, which was refreshing. And, but do you know I have not seen one movie yet? So I had no clue. I just know that I wished that the movie about Bob Dylan would have won something. But other than that, I'm going to watch the ones. I want to watch the one that Demi Moore was in because that looks pretty good. You can design something in Design Space for Cricut, then email the link. I can cut it out and assemble it. Oh, I don't know how to use that yet. Hi, Mary Tackett. Your youngest saw them all? Yeah, no, I haven't. She looked so good, didn't she, Kathy? She looked really good. And she was very gracious. But it always seems like one movie takes everything. And what was the name of it that won everything? From what it's about, Jason said that it's kind of like Pretty Woman. It's on the lines of that. If I remember right, he said that she was a stripper, I think. Now, I'm not positive. but I think he said she was a stripper. I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. But anyway, and she meets this guy with a lot of money, and he falls in love with her. So, but I'm trying to think of the other ones. I really want to see the Bob Dylan one, because do you know that they filmed some of that movie in the actual apartment? Because I did watch a documentary on the making of the movie. And they filmed some of it in the actual apartment that Bob Dylan had lived in when he was first starting out. So I thought that would be cool. And they tried to replicate everything the way it was back in the early 60s. No, he didn't. He didn't win anything. The movie won nothing about Bob Dylan. That one that won, but now I can't remember the title of it. It's a chick's name, I believe. But that took a lot of it. But yeah, so that's over now. And then we went and, like I say, we went and saw Paddington. Oh, you know what one I want to watch? This wasn't up for anything, but it's new. Is the one with Woody Harrelson. Last Breath. It's a true story. It's based on a true story. And he's in the ocean. He's down deep. He loses all his oxygen. And they can't get him up. I can't remember how many minutes he was down in the ocean. But it shows what he goes through and how it starts and all that and how they finally get him up. And do you know that man lived and he was fine? It was a miracle. Oh my gosh. Remember that, Justin? I remember when he smacked him, I thought, oh, are you kidding me? God, really? Is there a documentary on it? Oh, I want to watch it. Did you watch it, Prick? Right. Now, this phone does not ring at night. Doggone it. I'm glad it didn't kick me off. Can you guys still hear me? You can hear? Yes, it's on Netflix, I think. I watched it. Do you have to pay to watch it, though? I don't want to pay. I'll wait until it comes out. Because sometimes they want 19 bucks or 20 bucks. Thinking, no, I'll just wait and watch it when I don't have to pay 20 bucks for it. It's free on Netflix? Oh, I will watch it for sure. There's Floor. You guys look. See? You just keep calling her name. She'll show up. Oh, Deepest Breath? What's that about, Muppets? Pussycat, there's Florida. Pussycat was asking about you, wanting to make sure you're okay. Do you see that? We miss you, Florida. Oh, yes, we do. We are waiting for a live. No pressure, too. It was a crazy story how the crew and shipmates rescued him. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. I love anything to do with the ocean. I saw a good one the other night, but it was... I got to start writing these down, you know what? Dead Sea. And it was on, it was either Hulu or Max. Real good. I love anything to do with the ocean, you know, and sharks and stuff like that. Deepest breath or last breath? Florida, tell us, how are you feeling? You said it was bronchitis, right? Yep, see, Florida said, yes, we are going live tomorrow. What time, Flor? 7 o'clock your time? And let us know, how are you feeling? Do you have any symptoms left, or are you pretty well good now? Yeah, Irene will be with her. The thumbnail is a long ship. Okay. You don't know? What's your question, Mark? Florida, you know what time you're going on? Is that what that means? I will be good for this live. You'll be good for this live. Oh, okay. You're watching, oh my God, my life must be boring. I'm watching the Andy Griffith show. It's okay. I watch Andy Griffith. Ba-bum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Hi Irene, how are you? How are you doing? Probably 9. You have a lot to cover. So when Florida says 9, she's talking her time, which would be East Coast time, because my time when she goes on, okay, so if she goes on at 9, then it would be 6 o'clock my time. And I'm in California. I'm doing good, Irene. I'm doing good. Just wanted to come on and talk about that Gene Hackman for a minute, since they are saying what they think it is. So yeah, I'm trying to think if I know anything else. I know I loved your punch canvas. It was adorable. Well, you know why too, because it's black and white. But that little girl's adorable. Prickly started the book, and I have an idea for a punched canvas. Is that what? Yeah, punched canvas. But I've got 4 things I'm working on right now, and I'm working like an assembly line on these different things for Easter. So I'm filming those. I have one up to edit to get that out by Monday, and then try to get the other ones done. I had to spray paint some stuff the other day, and I had to wait for it to dry. Is that what you think, Irene? What they say happened is she caught the Haron. What did I say? What's guys the Haron? Shit. What? The coronavirus from rodents, and he died 7 days before him, and then his pacemaker gave out. He died, well, obviously 7 days later, and the dog had been to the vet and had a procedure done, and that's why they had him, and the other 2 were left to be outside, and they didn't do an autopsy on the dog yet, but they're surmising it was starvation. So that's what they're saying. Pussycat is not buying it. She thinks something's up, which I did think that too in the beginning when I heard that all 3 of them. I thought that was not right. But this is what they're going with. They had a news conference today with the coroner. That's the word, coroner. So I don't know. Florida, I have to say it's one of my favorites. Giving it up is going to be hard. I know once you work on it, huh? He did live a long life, Justin, 95 years. He had Alzheimer's, very bad. They said it was bad, his Alzheimer's. Yeah, I was shocked because, I don't know why I thought it, well, I guess it's because of age. I thought he died and maybe she was trying to commit suicide with the pills, but they found out that the pills were thyroid medication and hypertension, high blood pressure. Florida Gray Lady, those are the about absolute best things to give because it's a proud thing. What'd you guys have for dinner? I made a loaded baked potato and I forgot my stupid bacon bits. It makes me so... Have you ever done that where you make something and you're really looking forward to it and you're eating it and it tastes good, but then you realize, oh shoot, I didn't put this with it, or we didn't have that with it. Doggone it, that was part of it. Have you ever done that? Yeah, he lived 7 days alone, Justin. But they said his Alzheimer's was so bad that he probably didn't even realize she wasn't there. I just don't know how you take care of yourself when you're on the back end of Alzheimer's. Because at that point, when you're getting that bad, you're almost in, well, when it gets to the point where you're not going to be with us much longer, you become infantile. You know what I mean? Eating, you become like a baby again. You go backwards. Today, hubby's birthday, so I made chicken divine. Ooh, that sounds good, prickly pear. I called you your whole name even. What did Muppets, what dinner did you guys have for Nightmare's birthday? What'd you guys eat? Happy birthday, husband. Where's good old hell? Oh, hell. Oh, Jack. Barbecued pulled pork, corn, and mashed potatoes. That sounds good. He got an Oreo ice cream cake and vanilla buttercream cake. Wow. That sounds delish. I want to make a peach cobbler. I need it like a hole in the head. I really do. What I really would like is lemon meringue pie. I love lemon meringue pies. But I don't feel like making it. You baked a hideous looking cake. No, I bet it wasn't hideous. Hell will be around tomorrow night. Oh, you guys, did you hear that? Hell's going to be around tomorrow night. I am craving pineapple upside down. You know what, Prick? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to toot my own horn. I used to make a very good pineapple upside down cake because I'm not a baker. But I did make good pineapple upside down cake. And I don't know what happened, but I made a batch of chocolate chip cookies, probably the best I've ever made in my life. Again, I'm not a baker. I don't know what the heck happened, but those were good chocolate chip cookies. I couldn't believe it. I shocked myself. But I really do want that peach. It's the recipe from my mother-in-law, and she got it from her mother-in-law. And her mother-in-law was in Texas, and it's really good. Now I really that. Dang it. Shoot. I got to think of something else. I can't think about it right now because I don't feel like making it. My stepmom made one for my birthday. It was amazing. Oh, she did. Is your stepmom still with us, Prickly? Can you hear Angie? Yep. What'd you have for dinner, Floor? When it gets a little warmer, I want to make shrimp ceviche. I do want to make that. My dad passed a year and a half ago. Oh, but we stay in touch. My parents are young. Oh, you're lucky, Prick. Very lucky. You had steak and baked potato? I love steak. Oh, I love steak so much. I want to get my barbecue fixed. My barbecue's been out of commission forever. And I just got a magazine. Well, it's like a home improvement type thing. Excuse me, that we get once a month. And there's a place that restores barbecues, because the one that would fit my barbecue is $1,800, and I'm not willing to spend that because I need to do other things in this house that need fixing. But if I can get them to restore it for a decent amount, because it needs a new pipe, because the pipe got a hole in it. How the pipe got a hole in it, I don't know. But anyway, it did. And I need a new pipe, and I need new grids. Is that what you call them? You know, the grids that you put the meat on. And I need that. And then maybe for them to fix the hood a little bit. When I was growing up, I had all four of my great-grandparents. Wow, you were lucky. Yeah, it tastes good, Irene. See, I knew it would be good. Chicken Caesar salad. Oh, I love chicken Caesar salad. You know, I put steak in salad too. I'll make a garden salad. And when I make a steak, okay, what I do is when I make a steak, I'll make a steak, and then I eat half, and then the other half I keep for the next day, and then I'll slice it really thin, and then I'll put it on of the garden salad, and then I put the dressing, and I make homemade croutons with loaf of French bread from the grocery store, you know, the ones that are like $1.29 that the bakeries make. I come home, I cut all that up, I put some olive oil, and I toss it, and then I put it in a frying pan and let it kind of coat, and then I put it in the oven, and I bake it on low until it gets hard, you know, like croutons, and then let it cool down, and then I put it in a Ziploc. And that's what I have for my croutons, because they're very light. They're not hard, you know. You know how sometimes a lot of the croutons are very hard? These are very light. They're really good. Oh, I like chili too. Now, do you like a thick chili, Irene, or do you like a more soupy, like a Wendy's chili? My great-grandmother had a dress shop before the Depression. It was really neat hearing the stories of the cars, airplanes, microwaves. Wow. Microwaves? Your great-grandma had a microwave? Kenny's chili. It's more thick. Okay. Now, do you like the chili with the beans or just the beef or both? Wait a minute. Which one is it that has just the meat? Is it like con carne with just meat? I get them mixed up. No, when they were invented and became a thing. Oh, okay. You like both beans and beef, okay. You like the thicker chili too, Muppets? What are you guys doing for the weekend? Other than going to Florida's tomorrow night? Doing anything fun? I'm not. I have to go to the bank. I'm not going to go to the grocery store. I don't feel like it. But I do have to go to the bank. I want to get these DIYs done. I really got to get these done because I have so many I want to do before Easter. And I got 4 that I'm working on simultaneously. This weekend, you're just growing older. Is it your birthday, Irene? You got a storm there? You're crafting tomorrow and Sunday going to a Flyers game. Now, what's a Flyers game? Where are you, Prickly? Is that a baseball or soccer? Oh, hockey. You're on the East Coast, okay. I like hockey. I like hockey, soccer, and baseball. Justin said he loves chili. I could eat that every day. Justin. Nope, I'm not going to do nothing. I mean, on these past 2 weeks, remember I was with Jason last weekend and I was with Jeremy the weekend before. Oh, you're being silly. How are you doing, Irene? Are you feeling okay? Because I know you didn't feel well for a while there. I don't like hockey. I only like the game No Blood, No Lost. Florida. I only like the game No Lost Teeth. I'm super excited. We have a cured box for the game, climate controlled and free drink. Wow, now that's the way to go because when we went to the game, the Ducks are out here. Okay, the hockey team are the Ducks and Anaheim Ducks. And so I took a heavy jacket, right? And it's when Josh and Daisha were still living at home, and Mark goes, "You don't need a heavy jacket." I said, "I'm taking a heavy jacket." He goes, "You're not going to need it." Well, guess who was warm and guess who was freezing? I looked at him, I said, "I didn't need a heavy jacket, huh?" We're going into an ice, you idiot. It gets very cold in there. You used to live in Florida, Justin? Oh, very cold. He was the one freezing. He learned his lesson. I don't know what he was thinking. Very cold in there. But it was fun. Lucky that you get to be in a room where it's all regulated. I have my little electric heater on right now. Yep, not doing anything for the weekend at all, actually. I'm excited for the company. Our company has a permanent box and we all turns using it. I think we can hold 20 people in the box. Oh, that's really cool. I kind of want to make, there's 2 things. I don't know why I'm thinking about sweets so now. I want to make candy apples, but I want to make them in the red ones. But I don't know how to get the wax off, because you have to get the wax off, because if you don't, that candy slides right off of them. Now, I've seen where you can put them in boiling water, and you're supposed to leave them there just for a few seconds, and then the wax will come off. Newport Riches by Clearwater. And, but I don't know if it would make the apples taste mealy after. You know what I mean when I say mealy? I don't know what other word, this is what my grandmother used to use, but in other words, they wouldn't be crunchy. But then I want to make the peach cobbler, but then I want caramel corn. I do make good caramel corn, I will say that. I do make good caramel corn. I told you that before, because I got the recipe from Orville Redenbacher when he had his popcorn shop at the mall. Actually, I bought Orville Redenbacher popcorn because the kernels are bigger than Jiffy Pop. And I think I have everything. I think you need the Karo syrup, butter, brown sugar, and baking soda. I think that's all you need. Do you like a good cobbler, Irene? Yeah, this one is really good. I got it from my mother-in-law, the recipe. Hey, Nana Patty, how are you? Yeah, so I got that from my mother-in-law, and it's flour, baking powder, milk, butter, salt, and peaches. Milk. And okay, you put the butter in first. Okay, you melt the butter. You put the butter in first. No, I'm not cooking. I'm just thinking about what I want to make. And you melt the butter in a pan. And then you put the peaches on top of the butter. And then you mix the flour, the baking powder, and the milk all together. And then you pour that over the butter that's melted and the peaches. And then you sprinkle some, wait a minute, do you put sugar in there too? Oh, and you put sugar in it. You put a cup of sugar with the flour and the milk and the flour, milk, sugar. Mix that all together. Pour that on the peaches and the butter. And on top of that, you sprinkle cinnamon and granulated sugar, and you bake it for 45 minutes at 350. It is so good. So good. Angie. So that's what I'm making. I mean, that's what I want to make. But do you ever want to make something and you can just taste it? You're almost salivating thinking about it, but you don't want to have to get out there and do it? That's where I'm at tonight. That's where I'm at. So yeah, that's it. That's my whole story. But I really came on because I started the Gene Hackman thing the other day because I just could not understand how this could be. And then the other one that I just don't get this one, that the Anthony, what the heck is she doing? What in the world does she think she's doing? I'll tell you what, she's got cojones. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I wouldn't want to show my face anywhere. in Hollywood. I can't believe family member checked on them for that. I know, Prickly. God, it's sickening. Yeah. I mean, what, really? Does she think she's going to get a lot of I don't get it. I really don't get it. For corn's sake. Hi, Sam. Prickly's here. Sam, what are you doing? You're up late. Florida's going live tomorrow, Sam. She's feeling better. She was in here. I don't know if she still is. She might be sting. But she's feeling better. Hell's going to be on with her. Right, Florida, if you're here? I don't know if she's here for sure. Yeah, she's feeling better. She took medicine. She took medicine. What have you been doing, Sandy? What have you been working on? Not cheese sake, for corn's sake. Oh, Florida said, yes, tomorrow, an altered book video up tonight. I like cheesecake too, but I like plain. I like sour cream. You know what I'm going to have? Oh my gosh, I just thought of that. I'm glad you said cheesecake. You know what I'm going to have? And they'll kind of help my sweet tooth. I got these gorgeous strawberries. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them up. And then, now you guys are going to think this sounds gross, but it isn't. And I'm going to put a little bit of sour cream on the side and brown sugar. And what you do is you take your strawberry, you dip it in the sour cream, and then you dip it in the brown sugar. Oh my gosh. It is so good. I'm not kidding. It is so good. That's what I'm going to have. I'm glad you said cheesecake. Because what I was going to say is, I only like, cheesecake, okay? And then I like sour cream on the top. That's it. But if I have strawberries, I'll keep the strawberries to the side, and then I'll eat that with it. Some lady got me interested. Some lady got me interested in altered books. I've been working on one. I have no idea who that lady might be, Sam. Started Prickly? Florida's going to love it. Ooh, wait, I might like lemon cheesecake because I do love lemon. You just pick up anything, huh, Sen? You can pick up anything and do it, just like my friend Levon. Did you have everything you needed and just did from what you had, or did you have to buy anything? Hey, did anyone get anything from Joann's? Because you know they're going out of business. I drove by mine the other day. I had to go to Michael's and Dollar Tree, and and all the windows said, going out of business. Huge letters. Okay, when you say you had to buy a book, wait, I'm reading. Prickly Pear, I've watched so many videos I like. I made one already. I had to buy a book. Okay, what kind of book, Sam? I had a friend come down from the UK. And that is all of the Joannes are going out of business, all of them. Now, Justin, everything was going smoothly. And there you go. Broccoli. You went to the dollar store and bought a hard book. Okay, so you need a I have a hardcover book. So you need a hardcover book. And then do you use the pages inside? Because I can't remember. Are you making the one that you sent me the picture of, Sandy, where you fold them down and it looks like it's very hard to make? Is that the one you're working on? Because that one looks too hard to me. Hardback book. No ripped pages or attach. Wait a minute. No ripped pages or attach pages and transform into an entire different look. I'm doing the Christmas book. Yes. Figures. I knew you would. That thing looks so hard to me. Yes, you use the pages of the book to create pages. It's not hard once you understand it. But what if you get a book that has a lot of pages? So then you have to cover the original pages of the book with cardstock. Is that correct? Am I understanding this correctly? Man, but what if you have a book that has like 100 pages? You're gonna have to show me when you're done, Sandy, or as you start on it, so I can get the. No, because yours is too hard. What? Your book has 280 pages? And every one of them you're going to alter? Front and back? So you're going to alter the front page and the back page of each of those 280 pages. You can rip, let's say, 5 pages, then glue the 2 pages with the rip pages in between, then build. Okay, so in other words, I gotta see. Florida, make sure you put it up. Will I be able to understand this more when Florida puts it up, prickly pear? So you glue 5 pages together. So you have 5 pages that are thicker, and then you put your cardstock on those 5 pages that have been glued, and on the back as well, because when you flip it over, you have to have that decorated too. Am I right? Florida's book has 391 pages. You group them in stacks of 10. Pages make one. Okay, so you take 10 pages, glue all those together. Okay, so you glue those together, and then you alter the front and the back of each of those 10 pages. Okay, I think I get it, but when I look at the pictures, I'll understand more, but I think I get it. Okay. I don't know, this is the first I've really heard of how to do this. This is kind of new to me. And then you decorate them with cardstock and what else? Stickers and pictures, and make pockets on them with other cardstock so you can slip things into them. Is that correct? But I have ripped out 8 pages between, then glued the 2 pages so you don't see the ripped portion. Okay. So okay, what's your reason for ripping out the 8 pages? Is that just so you don't have to cover as many? Is that right? And it's not so thick? I didn't grasp it, but after 5,000,000 videos, I know, I do the same thing. I go down the rabbit hole and I'm there for days. This is all pricks, and what she knows how to do, I don't know. I'm learning from her. I should write a book about my life. It would probably be 2 pages. Justin. You make pockets, belly bands. Belly bands? Belly bands? What's a belly band? Card, etc. Justin, what would make, that would make a, that would make a terrible altered book. It wouldn't be Justin without the jokes. So you rip the pages out so you have less pages to work with. Okay. And thin the book out, okay? It gets really light. Then, once the pages are glued, you can treat like a scrapbook page. Okay. Oh, that sounds really cool, Prickly. A belly band is just a thin band of paper that you can slide another decorative. Oh. Okay, so when you're all done with these books, okay, let's say you're making it for yourself. So when you're done with this, the point of it is once you've altered everything, you put like pictures in it, or maybe recipes or something. You could read my book in 3 minutes. Justin. Justin, you always reminded me of radio announcer. You have the voice of you could be a disc jockey. Yes, you could do recipes, journaling, photo album with photos. I'm a speed reader, so I'll be done in a blink of an eye. Actually, that is a great idea, turning it into a cookbook. Yeah. Because I have now that you said that, I got some really cool papers from Etsy. No, I didn't. Liar, Daveda. I got the, come on, what do you say? The PDF, JPEG from Etsy, and I printed them on my printer. I could use those. Oh, that would be cool, because it all has to do with cooking. Really, real vintage looking. And then what do you do for the cover of the book? Do you just cover that with cardstock? You can also paint the pages of the book. I don't know if you could write on them as I think a pen would rip the paint. Yeah, it would. You could use felt pen or markers. Has anyone ever coffee dyed paper? Yeah, I have, Sandy. They do smell like coffee. But if you air them out, leave them, it takes away some of it. But yeah, it does make it smell at first. You can cover it with cardstock or use the cover as a base and build off that. Okay, when you say you could, or use the cover as a base, do they turn bad or mold? No, just leave them, do it when it's warm out and put them outside to dry, because you want them really, really dry before you use them. But no, they don't mold. But hey, Carol Clark, how are you? How you doing? So what do you mean, prickly? So you use the cover to build on? Like, give me an idea what you would build on the cover. You're doing great? Oh, good. We're talking about making a journal book. There's good old Irene in the polka dot bikini. Irene in the polka dot bikini. You can make a frame out of a chipboard and then, oh, that's a great idea because you've got such a hard base with the book. It would make a but then what do you do with the spine of the hardcover book? How do you cover that? Maybe put lace or something? Think of an altered book like a scrapbook, but elevated. Okay. Yeah, lace I think would be pretty, huh? So when you were looking into all this, what did you look at? Just altered journal books or altered hardback books, Sandy? What did you look for? You could paint the spine cover the spine with fabric. Yeah, that's a good idea. My book would be about me on YouTube and saying random things inside. Justin, you haven't changed at all. So altered book 2024. Sent me videos. Prickly Pear sent me videos, and I went from there. Just put altered book in search bar. I typed altered book and treasured book came up on YouTube, and just watch. Okay, so I'll do that. Great, just another rabbit hole go down. Once I go down, I don't come back up for a while. They sound pretty though. Really vintage looking. I use Dollar Tree books because I love my hardback books. Yeah, that's where the one I'm thinking of that I got from, from Dollar Tree. Yep. That sounds fun. Oh, can you hear her? Yep, Carol. Old Angie. Like I said, it would never be alive without one of them snoring. If you go to this, you can get books for as little as $0.25. Wow. Do you know I only have one thrift store anywhere around me? That's the truth, too. One. Ooh, Christmas would be pretty. Christmas would be pretty. Can you imagine making one for Christmas? You could put all kinds of pictures through the years if you made it really vintage or made it like a 50s type theme, you know? And you could put pictures of your grandparents and parents in there. That would be so pretty, and get 50 years and now my mind's racing. Okay, wait a minute. Now, Prickly is stopping me. This is not a junk journal. These altars have a theme and a sense of organization. Okay, I got to reel myself back. Okay. Okay, wait. So, because I haven't, a junk journal, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I have to learn the right way. A junk journal is where you just put anything on the book. You'd put anything, I mean, just willy-nilly it. Where this one, for instance, if you wanted it to be, okay, let's just say you wanted it to be a 50s theme Christmas, you would get more things that have to do with 50s, like papers and things of that nature, making your envelopes to put in your pages and stuff like that. Is that correct? Am I on the right track there? I'm doing my book Christmas, though. I'm going to put all the test pages I've done for all the crafts I've done. Oh, that sounds cool. The video on Florida's channel have a nautical blues theme to it. If you crochet, you could put samples. Okay. Yes, junk journals, you throw the sink. I can just hear right now, I can hear Prickly speaking as she's writing this to me. Yes, junk journals, you throw the sink at it. Altered books would be just like 50s theme, paper decorations. Okay. Now, Prickly, do you have a channel? Or do you have a Facebook where you do this stuff? Or no? So then, Sandy, yours is going to be more kind of like, well, like you said, all the different things that you've made. So each page that you do will have like a place where you can put a picture of the things that you've made. Is that correct? No, I don't. I am lucky I can get my phone. I'm lucky if I can get my phone to work. So Sandy Laws would be an altered book of crafting. Okay. Yes, and even the items I've made. Oh, I think that's really cool. Well, it's nice to have, too, to look back on. Do you know, and this is the truth, just the other day, I was looking at something that I wanted to make, and I knew I had done a video on it, and I had to go back about 3 years and find that video to look at how I did it. But I was happy to have it because I could look back on it. I have yet to make 2 of the same altered books. Well, you know, and that's a nice way, too, to use, like, your craft paper, scrapbook paper, because heaven knows we all have a lot of it. And ribbons and stickers and buttons and, right? Alpine stitch. I haven't done that. I don't know what an elf stitch. I'm not a. The only thing I crochet are rugs. Other than that, I don't know how to crochet. And I do not know how to knit at all. I know, Sam, you do a lot of stuff. Where do you keep your dollhouse? Is it in your craft room? I love your dollhouse. I just don't know where you found all that stuff that you put in it. Jackie, my brain, so many ideas. I used it for a blanket. Have you done that stitch? Prickly pears. She sure is, Floor. Yeah, she's my pride and joy. That dollhouse. Oh, I can see why. That thing is gorgeous, Sandy. I'm telling you, Timu, I have a haul I'm going to do again. I got some, I just love that place. So you got stuff from Hobby Lobby too? The old Hobster. Better known as Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Yes, there is, Irene, isn't there? The loose theme on Florida book is geared to her interest, and I'm loving it, even though it's a bit challenging. Okay, okay, wait a minute. I'm glad you just said that. Okay, wait a minute. Is Florida's book the thing that's all the same theme that you were talking about, or is this one where everything included? I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Do you know what I'm saying? Gosh, I got sucked in again. 3 free spend for, oh, I know, Sandy. Doesn't it drive you nuts? You have to go back for 4 days to claim the free prize. Yeah, they're not stupid. They know how to keep you going. But the stuff is inexpensive in comparison to what you would pay, you know? Isn't that nice that she's doing that, Sandy? It's a very nice thing she's doing for Floor. Don't they sound like fun, Irene, in the polka dot bikini? By the way, I have people named Irene, and I say that to them. Irene in the polka dot bikini. So the way so the way I am making the book is I want everyone to create a page that represents them, the maker. I am putting a little story to go along with it in a theme that covers all of us. So all we have to worry about is making the page, and you're going to put the story, and on that page, we're supposed to put something that we do creatively, a picture thing maybe we've made creatively. Am I understanding that correctly? Well, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to make a page of me, my interest, and that will go in for Florida, but you're going to make the little story no matter what I put, but just something that I like doing. And so it's not a color thing. We don't color thing. We just put whatever we want on this page, correct, Prick? There'll be something in, yeah, black and white, and then a pop of something. Now, again, now let me say this. What size do you want this to be? What size book are you making this so I know what size to make my page? Yes, you create a page that represents you and it covers us all. Okay. because I need to know what size to make my my page. So the page will be 5 3/4 wide by 8 and oh, okay. 8 3/4 by 5 3/4. 5 3/4 wide, 8 3/4 long. Okay, perfect. 40s put up video and Irene explained it. 40s. 40s. They have measurements too. Oh, okay. Okay. 40s would be Florida. 5.5 by 8 3/4. What info we have? Okay, so I'll just go tonight and look at Florida's video that she puts up on her YouTube. I think that is a measurement, but check the web because Florida gives a dimension. Okay. And then if I mail it to you, do you have a P.O. box? That I can send it to? Who put the bop in the bop shabop? Who put the ram in the rama ding dong? I'm thinking of all these old songs because I watched Jersey Boys last night. Oh, I love that movie. Walk like a man. I can tell Angie's all excited about my singing. Here's Justin again. If I wrote a book 2,000 years from now, they probably would be studying my book to figure out what was going on in my... Justin, you don't got to wait for 2,000 years. They would wonder now. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Oh, I love the Four Seasons. Have you watched Jersey Boys, Sandy? Have you ever watched the movie Jersey Boys? Sherry, Sherry baby. It's a good movie. Once we get the number of people doing it, I will get a P.O. box. Send in your YouTube name and fake return address to keep your privacy. Oh, okay. Well, my YouTube name, my name, but okay. 8675309. Oh, so you have seen it. Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. My favorite is 1313 Mockingbird Lane, Mockingbird Heights. Wasn't that the Munsters? Well, hi, St. Louise from Australia. How are you? What time is it there? Once we get the number of people who want to do this, that will determine on how many pages you get to create. Oh, okay. You saw Frankie Valli a few times in Atlantic City? Is he real little? I mean, I know he's short, but I mean, he looks very, very tiny now. I love him, though. My eyes adored you. Love him. Do you know that he's the only one left? Last night after I watched the movie, I went back into the biographies of all of them. And he's the only one. But do you know that I believe 2 of them lived to be 90? I can't remember which ones, but 2 of them lived to be 90. And Frankie, I think, is going to be 90. And then the other one, I think, lived until he was I want to say, was he in his late 70s or 80s? I can't remember. But yeah, the majority of them lived very, very long. No, he's so little, but he was sweet. I love the Rat Pack, too. Good old Eddie, she loves her, and I always send songs to each other. I love the Rat Pack. I love Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I love Frankie Avalon. Vito, shoot, I can't remember his last name. What was the group he was in? They still sing. Where are you, little star? Shoot, what was their name? I'll remember when I get off. You, Justin, I love I did it my way. 3:20 here. You're going to have Arvo Cuppa, whether or not so great. Ooh, hit up north. We are meant to aftermath. Oh my gosh, be careful, Sandra. Oh my gosh. Be careful. You know what always reminds me? Was the Thornbirds, wasn't that filmed in Australia? I'm almost positive. The Thornbirds with Richard Chamberlain and Rachel Ward. Oh, that was such a good series. I got to watch that again too. But it was so sad. Did any of you see the Thornbirds? Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. I love them. I wish they could have lived forever. Oh, I love that movie, and I love everything about the scenery. It was so beautiful. Man, that was a good series. Yep, good old Dino. Volare, oh, oh. I listen to his daughter sing. She sings every Friday. Dina. Oh, Dina. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, Justin explains everything. I have a pencil drawing I found in an old house of him, and I just love it. Did you really, Prickly Pear? Oh, I love the Platters, too, and Bobby Benton. You know what song I love that Bobby Benton sang was the theme song from Harlow? Lonely Girl. That was wonderful. The Thornbirds is a 1977 novel by Australian author Colleen. That's right. Set primarily on Drogheda. Yes, that's right. A fictional sheep station in Australian Alp named after Drogheda, Ireland. Oh, well, you know about your Thornbirds. Oh, that was very favorite series. What a neat find, Prickly, to get one of Sinatra, huh? Your parents love Bobby Vinton and his oh my gosh, yes. I love Bobby Vinton. Gosh, and the other one I love is Bobby Darin. When that shark bait has such teeth, dear, and it's pearly white. Oh, I love him. That was another good movie that, who played him? Come on. Oh, I can see him in my mind's eye. Shoot. Dang it. I can't think of his name. Shoot. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's the story of Bobby Darin. Really good. Oh, so your parents, so their primary language was Polish? But in the house, did they just speak English, or do you know Slavic also, Irene? I'm really into foreign crime series right now on Netflix. On Netflix, the foreign crimes, tell me. Because I'm usually not so much into true crime, but I love Britain. Oh, yes, thumbs up, please. Thank you, San. Did you guys, who all saw the Thornbirds here? Primary language is English. So give us a couple names of the crime series. I do love, if it didn't cost money, I would love to watch, it's called BritBox, B-R-I-T box, and it's all British movies. That's awesome, Prickly Pear. I have two portraits of my niece. One is Elvis and the other is David Bowie. I also have one of my fur baby. Oh, my niece is so talented. She has sketched many famous people. Oh, that's really cool, Sandra. I wished I could draw. That's the only thing. I mean, I just don't get it. My dad was an artist, okay? And I did a video on my dad. It's in my art. The man was so talented. That's what he did for a living. He sold his paintings, right? I cannot draw a stick person. Cannot draw a stick person. So it skipped me and my son, Jeremy. He is such a good artist. Oh my God, that guy can draw anything. And it went to him. I would love to have known how to draw and to paint like my dad. I did get my art ability as far as knowing colors and things like that and my creativity. But to draw, not a stick person. We've all got to get together for a craft night, and I've done a few things. I know. You can't draw or paint? Oh, I would give anything. Okay, Snow Girl, Chestnut Man. Okay, you guys, are you seeing this? Snow Girl, Chestnut Man, The Watcher. There was a real Watcher? Is that where the movie came from? Clickbait? Snow Girl. I'm scared to screenshot this because I might lose you. Can someone screenshot this so I can keep those names? My sister's done Lauper, Winehouse, John Wayne for my dad, Heath Ledger, Michael, and more. I love Amy Winehouse's music. That's another tragic story. Cyndi Lauper, I've seen her so many times in concert because she always opens for Cher. So every time, the only time, okay, there was one other person that opened for Cher once, and it was Sister Sledge. The ones that sing We Are Family, they opened for her. And that it's always been Cyndi Lauper. Okay, thank you, Sen. Yeah, that was tragic. I mean, she had such a unique voice, and she was so gifted. And it was so sad to literally see how in the very beginning she was so excited and she just was on top of the world. And then when she started in with the drugs, you saw just how she went down, 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 down. It was pathetic. It was so pathetic to see that. Oh, Cindy's really good. Yeah, she's very good. She's just, I mean, that chick's got synergy. It's not even funny. Who Killed Sarah? Fool Me Once was amazing. Dear Child. Did you get those, San? More. Daveda, when I was a kid, I thought her name was Cindy Whopper. You know, Justin, somehow I really believe you. Somehow. Just, oh no, call me dumb. I just believe that you probably thought that. Old Cindy Whopper. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, she's really good. She's a little thing, too. She's a little thing. Well, I can't believe it's only 8:30. I know, Dolly Parton's husband died. Makes me so sad for her. Isn't Dolly like 80? She does have a very good personality. Oh, it's 11:30 there. Sandy, what time do you usually go to bed? It seems like you go to bed early. I watched an old talk show she did. We talked about why her and her husband didn't have kids. Broke my heart. You know, I remember seeing something about that. Didn't she have a miscarriage? I know I saw, because I felt bad too. Oh, and Roberta Flack. Oh, I know. This makes me so sad. All these people that we knew and grew up with. I wake up like at 4 these days, so go to bed. You go to bed at 8? Unless you have a nappy nap? Do you really go to bed at 8? See, the thing is, if I went to bed at 8, I'd wake up around 12 or 1 and wouldn't be able to get back to sleep. I've done it a few times. So even if I get tired sometimes, I'll force myself to stay up at least till 11, because then I know I'll sleep till at least 5. I think she tried, and then it didn't happen for them. And she said if she did have kids, then she would be free to work. Oh, it's sad. I know. It's just, you know, at least for my, I don't know how old all of you, I know I'm older than the majority of you. I know that. Probably all of you. I'm almost positive. But I look at all the people that are dying that I used to, you know, listen to and watch, and it's like, oh my gosh, they're all going. What's happening? So what time do you usually take your nap, Sandy? Because I will take a nap. I will. When I used to work, I'd go out to my car at my lunch. I'd recline my chair, put up my you know, my, oh, you know, that thing you put on your windshield for the sun. And I'd take a nap. And when I worked at the store, I'd tell the box people, I'd tell them what time I'm supposed to come back in. I'd say, come out and get me 5 minutes before I'm supposed to come back. And they'd come knock on my window. Yes, I do. I fall asleep too early. I'm bright-eyed, and I used to say, you know, you're old when the oldies station starts playing songs you dance to at school with the roller rink. Yeah. Well, what gets me now, the radio station out here, plays the 70s and says it's oldies. I'm thinking, that's not oldies to me. Oldies are 50s and 60s. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. The world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring things to this world nobody else can. Thanks for spending the time with me, guys. Love you. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, Florida's on tomorrow night. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll go watch the videos. Bye.